Yes, this is the same plant which is going crazy on the shots. And we are here today to share some care tips for Aerides Maculosa. Welcome to Chlorophyll, wherein we all care for plants. And today's topic is Aerides Maculosa. This tutorial is going to be very helpful and on point just to save a lot of time. And comment section is always open to share your experiences and doubts. This is an epiphytic orchid endemic to India, and we will be looking at its care when potted as well as mounted. But for now, let's talk about the light requirements. They need really bright indirect light. It can take some sort of direct sun, but too long hours of direct sun can burn its leaves. So, if you want to keep it indoor, make sure the airflow is just right because orchids do not like stale air. Now, let's talk about the idea of potting versus mounting. First of all, the potted ones. If you have this orchid potted or want to pot it, make sure you use a chunky orchid bark or charcoal to pot it. I personally use large chunks of charcoal for nutrient retention, coconut husk for ideal moisture, and clay tile pieces which provide all the airflow its roots need. I use a nursery pot which has lots and lots of holes in it, which provide proper aeration. Water these potted guys only when the roots are dry and if the pot is lighter because the wet and dry cycle for orchid roots is very important because it mimics their natural habitat. You definitely don't have to use any kind of soil because these guys are epiphytes and they are not adapted to grow in soil. On the other hand, mounting is the most natural way you can grow them because it mimics their natural habitat. But mounting these orchids means watering almost every day. And also, these guys are very drought tolerant. They can go without a long spell without watering. Though they will have limp and leathery leaves, but that should not be the problem. This orchid doesn't need much of a fertilizing because I personally do not fertilize with anything. But if you really want to, then go ahead with liquid seaweed extract, which is all organic and can be used just after repotting or mounting too. The roots start growing within 1 or 2 months after mounting or potting. This orchid blooms during May and June, and the bloom show is literally amazing. Their lip is the most interesting part of the flower because it is so catchy and helps to attract pollinators for pollination. And that's all for today. I hope this care session is of great help because you will be taking care of this Indian native flora. Like and subscribe if you end up enjoying it. Bye.